Hello and welcome to the Soulmate Community Weekly Facebook Live. This is Jacob.
And Megan.
And our special guest, Lily. Hey, baby. She is fresh off of a beautiful bath. And we are doing a quick Facebook Live to give everybody some beautiful announcements. Hello to everybody on the live. Hello to everybody on the podcast. And comment ready if you are ready for some wonderful announcements coming to you live right now. Baby, would you like to share the very first announcement that we have for everybody?
Oh, well, there's a lot. So the first one is we have finally finished our real logo that we're going with. And we're really excited to unveil it. I don't know how we're going to do it.
Yeah, we're going to post our logo on our Facebook page, The Soulmate Community. So if you're on a podcast, just go to Facebook, search The Soulmate Community. And if you're on the Facebook Live, then you can literally click in the link on this video that says The Soulmate Community. Right after this live, we are going to have our logo posted. You can go check it out. You can comment. You can give us feedback. That is our first announcement. Second announcement will be the website.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You want to share or you want me to share?
Well, the second one is that we also finished our website.
Yep.
Go ahead. But that one is still, like, we still need to fix some stuff. So.
No, it got fixed.
Okay.
Yeah. So the second, basically complete, I would say about 90% complete project is our thesoulmatecommunity.com website. So literally right now, live or on podcast, you can go to thesoulmatecommunity.com and you can check out our mission. You can check out some things that you can get for free, some of our offerings, some of the beautiful things that are available to you, and just see some of the stuff that we've been up to behind the scenes and give us feedback on that as well. Feedback on the logo, feedback on the website is much appreciated. We are super, super grateful for every single person that is participating in this beautiful community with us. We just want to let you guys know that are on Facebook Live and on the podcast, we have dialed back a little bit on the output of our podcast recently. And that's because we've been doing a lot more, what would I say? A lot more things that are going to serve you in a greater way. So if you haven't been through the whole series of podcasts, we've launched about, I think, 14 or 15 podcasts within a very short period of time. We are going to get back on that. We're going to be putting a lot more podcasts out. But in the meantime, we've been designing our logo, building our website, and preparing our third major and very, very exciting announcement, which is?
This is you.
This is me?
Yeah.
Perfect. So if you're ready, I just need you to comment ready in the comments because this one is big. This is going to be life-changing. I've already told a very select few people about this. Maybe I can count the number of people that I've told about this on, I think, 1 or 2 hands. This is going to be a game changer. So if you're ready, go ahead and drop ready in the comments. The third and final announcement we are making today is that we are very close. We are closing in on finalizing our very first program as the Soulmate Community. We are going to be launching a program called the Manifesting Your Soulmate Experience. If that sounds exciting, go ahead and drop an emoji, drop a flame, drop something beautiful in the comments because we are so excited to take our first group of people through the actual process that we've been talking about. So what does the Manifesting Your Soulmate Experience just lightly entail?
So this is going to be an 8-week course, and you're going to get live help from us the whole time. You're going to have a series of videos that help to not only address the previous, like your past, and issues that would prevent you from manifesting your soulmate, but also how to design and how to attract. So it goes through the whole step-by-step process that Jacob and I did ourselves.
Absolutely. So when we manifested our soulmate, when we manifested each other, we realized that didn't happen by accident. It didn't happen by chance. It didn't happen just as some blessing that we prayed for and it fell out of the sky, which that's a very beautiful thing if that's happened for you. And maybe that did happen for you. Maybe you're watching and you have manifested your soulmate. But when we share the 8-part process, really the 7-part process, but we're throwing in one more bonus in there. When we share the 7-part process that we went through to manifest each other, anybody who's ever manifested their soulmate is going to hear this, it's going to read this, going to go through this and understand, wow, that's the exact process that I went through. That's the exact steps that I took. Maybe consciously, maybe unconsciously. The only difference is it took us several years to manifest each other, and we did it unconsciously. We didn't do it purposefully. We didn't realize what we did until after we did it. But if you would like to manifest your soulmate, if you would like to create more love in your life, if you would like to have that special person that you can wake up next to every single morning and just be like, oh my gosh, I'm one of the richest people in the world because I have you, then you're definitely going to want more information on the manifesting your soulmate experience. So if you want more information, go ahead and private message us, drop more in the comments, or you can email us from the podcast at info@thesoulmatecommunity.com. We are kind of, what would I say? We are finalizing the content. We are finalizing the filming of the videos, but we plan to have this out very, very soon. Be gracious with us. We have the biggest blessing in the world right here, our sweet baby Lily. And our 1,000,000% priority is to be the best parents in the world right now. Our 1,000,000% priority is to, make sure that she has the most beautiful experience ever and that she's not missing out on her parents whatsoever because we're trying to work hard. But we want to structure this in a way where anybody with a busy schedule can get full-on immersion, full-on attention, full-on guidance, and full-on just all-encompassing knowledge and experience for what they need to manifest their soulmate. So we're super, super excited. We've been working on that a lot behind the scenes lately, and we're excited to really share our vision and this beautiful concept with the world. There's so many beautiful people that are so loving, so talented, so beautiful, but they just need to make 1 degree adjustment. They just need to do something slightly differently. Hey, Lily, do you need something, baby? You need something? And if they just did something, just slightly altered a couple of things, they would be in alignment with their desire and they would manifest their soulmate. And that's why we're not just putting it out as a course that you watch and you go through on your own. We're putting it out as something that we take you through, hold you by the hand, and take you step by step by step. By the way, if you know somebody who could benefit from this, tag them on this video right now. Share this to your page. Send it to them because we want to make sure that all of us work together to bring more love to the world. If there's more love in the world, there's less hate. Lily, are you? Lily is here to bring more love to the world and less hate. Because if there's hate, then people cut people off in traffic. People have scarcity mentality. Lily, that's not cool. That's not cool. She's not cool with that. So we're here to bring more love to the world. We're here to make sure that everybody has a more beautiful experience. So if you know somebody who could benefit, tag them, send it to them, refer this to them, whatever. But the reason why we're doing that, Lily, do you need something? The reason why we're doing that is because we want people to get their questions answered live, real time, with full-on access to us to message us at any time and say, hey, I'm having an issue here. Hey, I don't quite understand this. Hey, could you work with me specifically on this? That is what we are offering with the Manifesting Your Soulmate experience. And in terms of pricing and all that, we're still working out those final details. But what we can tell you is this. Baby, what do? Do we overpromise and underdeliver, or do we underpromise and dramatically overdeliver?
Underpromise and dramatically overdeliver.
We the model of abundance for everybody is dramatically underpromising and overdelivering. So we don't want to give too many lofty promises. We just want to whet your appetite a little bit and tell you what it entails, but we do want to guarantee you this. You have never had a course like this, even a course that you went to school for, even a seminar that you've been to. We want to make this a full-on immersion experience for 8 weeks where you go, oh my gosh, my life is completely transformed in every way because I plugged in, I gave my best, I did what I was supposed to do, and because of that, 8 weeks later, you're saying to yourself, I've manifested my soulmate, or I'm ready to manifest my soulmate. I can do anything. I completely believe in myself. I know I'm limitless. I know that there's nothing that's impossible for me. That's what we want to do for you guys. So if that's of interest to you, go ahead and drop more in the comments, private message us, email us at info@thesoulmatecommunity.com. And we are going to be launching the Soulmate experience, the Manifesting Your Soulmate experience very, very soon. And we are super, super excited. So to recap, what are our 3 announcements, baby?
Our logo.
Our logo, which will be available at the Soulmate Community Facebook page right after this live. Our website, which is live now at thesoulmatecommunity.com. You could literally go there right now and then comment in the comments your thoughts, what you think. And then third, we are starting the Manifesting Your Soulmate experience very, very soon. And we're going to be taking people through an 8-week process to manifest their soulmate and have that special person in their life. Oh, my sweet baby. My sweet baby's asleep. She's such a sweet girl. I love Lily. So now, short lesson for the day. How do you show somebody that you really care? So I made a post on Valentine's Day on my Facebook page about what I did for Megan's Valentine's Day present. And we're a big fan of this. Intentional gifts are so much more valuable than expensive gifts. You could buy the most expensive gift for somebody, but if it wasn't something that they wanted, how valuable would it be? How valuable would it be?
It's not valuable.
It's not valuable.
And in fact, it might be detrimental to your relationship because every time you give somebody something, you're saying something about your relationship and how much you know them. So it can work to your benefit or it can work to your detriment.
Absolutely. So what did I get you for Valentine's Day?
He got me some flowers. And then my favorite thing is food. So he went to, we have a co-op close to our house and they have a lot of vegan selections. So he got me a little heart that had a little Valentine's Day heart cookie.
Mm-hmm. And then?
Oh, the lip mask.
The lip mask.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then a lip mask because I was super dehydrated from just breastfeeding and all that kind of stuff. So I needed, some extra TLC for myself. So
absolutely. And here's the thing. All of that cost me under $100, but what did it mean to you since you got something that you actually wanted?
Yeah, it meant that he listened to me. It meant that he knew me, and it meant that he was giving me things that he knew would make me happy and make my life a lot easier.
And my love language is physical touch and words of affirmation, but your main love language is acts of service. But I've also noticed you really enjoy well thought out gifts. You really, really do. So what is the person's love language that you're in a relationship with? And do you know how to speak that? Because if I tried to speak Megan's love language as my love language, it wouldn't be received because it's not her love language. Because I know her love language is acts of service, and I know you also really like receiving intentional gifts. They don't have to be expensive. They don't have to be, exorbitant. They don't have to be ridiculous. But what I do when you speak is, and what I shared in my post, is you can tell and you can know what somebody wants by just using 2 very powerful things that just about everybody on this earth is born with. And that's your right ear and your left ear. So what is the importance of listening?
Well, if you're not listening to your partner, you're going to miss a lot of cues and communication that they're giving you. And when you miss that, it builds up tension in the relationship. And then soon, one partner will start feeling like they're not understood, they're not valued, they're not affirmed by the other partner.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So you shared with me, oh, one of the things I know about you is you really love food. Megan absolutely loves food. She loves delicious vegan food. So if there's ever an issue, which by the way, newsflash, Jacob and Megan argue. Sometimes we have disagreements. Sometimes we're in a bad mood. We're all up on here telling you guys how to live your relationship. This is stuff we live every single day. Just because, we work from home, we're together, keep this in mind. We have been together 24/7, give me 2 more fingers, 7, since we've been together for almost 14 months, well, over 14 months now. Our 1-year marriage anniversary is coming up very soon, this Saturday, and we spend 24/7 together. Do you think that's easy? For us, it is, because we communicate. Because when things come up, because when we have disagreements or challenges, I'll say for myself, and I know Megan does this very well as well, we speak to it immediately. We say something in a non-threatening, non-aggressive, gentle, understanding way. We find a way to say to each other, hey, and then we communicate what we need to say without making the other person wrong, knowing that the other person is not intentionally trying to hurt us or do something that is detrimental to us. How do we communicate? What are some communication strategies that people can use?
Well, communication comes in many forms, right? So there's also verbal, but I do a lot of physical communication, like body language
Nonverbal.
cues. Yeah, nonverbal. So it really depends on who you are, and you have to understand, like, how do you communicate, and then tell your partner, by the way, if I'm shut off, or if I'm, turning away from you, or, if you see that I'm not smiling, or I'm not, whatever it is, that's me trying to communicate to you that I'm uncomfortable with something, or I need to talk about something. And many times women are they prefer to be asked than like coming to a person and speaking about the problem. So that's how I am. So Jacob will notice my nonverbal cues first, and then he'll ask me what's wrong. And he may have to ask me like 10 to 20 times. And when I'm ready, or when I feel like I understand what is the issue that I'm like unsettled with, then that's when I tell him. And it might not come out perfect the first time, but by the time we end the conversation, we're on the same kind of understanding.
Mm-hmm. And one thing that's really important for a lot of people listening right now is sometimes you don't know how to communicate your own feelings, because maybe you were raised or lived in an environment where it wasn't okay to have feelings. But what we're getting better and better at every single day, and what every relationship needs to become better and better at, is communicating authentically, transparently, without making the other person wrong, with understanding and compassion and love. Because sometimes, I'll know immediately what's bothering me. Sometimes I don't know what's bothering me. I just feel off, but we're in tune with each other, and we communicate and ask each other questions. Hey, what's bothering you? What's up? And sometimes if Megan doesn't know what is bothering her, I just need to be present. I need to be graceful with her. I usually need to get her food. Because Megan, that's her top love language. I would say if there was a 6th love language, it would be food. Megan absolutely loves delicious vegan food, and I know that. So, but the reason why I know that is because I listen. So when it comes to Valentine's Day, I don't need to go out and get some, crazy necklace, or, buy her a new car, or send us both to Bali, for a week. That would not be a good present right now, because we have an 8-week-old baby. And buying us a trip to Bali would be counterproductive at this moment. but I know Megan really loves when I get her flowers, whether it's from our backyard, which I've planted, that I cut, and then I bring into the house with a nice little note, or I go to the store and get a professional arrangement of flowers. I also got some lilies for our little Valentine here, Lily, our sweet girl. I got her a vegan dessert, and she mentioned that she wanted a lip mask because she was feeling dehydrated. So I got her a lip mask. But you can tell what a person wants by just listening to them talk and paying attention to the pitch or tone of voice that they use. When Megan asks me, hey, what do you want for Valentine's Day? And I say, let's just make up something. I want a tree. I want a tree. She can tell that doesn't really excite me. That doesn't really get me, raise my energy. But when I say, I want to go on a date to go see the Houston Rockets play, and then afterwards we can go to dinner and and we can do all this, she can tell I'm emotionally involved with that idea and I am excited about it. So this goes for your intimate relationship. This goes for your friendships. The way to show somebody that you really do care is by listening. How do you listen? How does a person listen?
Well, that's kind of a double-edged sword there. Everybody kind of listens in their own way, but what I can say is that you kind of have to put yourself in another person's shoes in order to be a good listener, because sometimes when you're in communication with somebody and you're not really like coming from it from an open-minded place, you may not be able to pick up or understand everything. So Jacob has to put himself in my shoes because I communicate in a very special way, and Jacob communicates in a very special way too. So I have to put myself in his shoes to understand where he's coming from, both intellectually, emotionally, and what he's saying and what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So that is super, super important to understand who you're talking to and understand how they communicate. The best way I ever heard listening described was it's a full body action. If I'm using my ears, but I'm texting, for example, the classic example, I'm talking to Megan and she's texting, or she's talking to me and I'm texting. We are not listening. Hey, baby, did you hear what I said? Yep. What did I say? No clue. No clue. Rather, instead, when your partner or your lover or your best friend or whoever it is speaking to you and you really want to make them feel like you hear them, like you love them, like you respect them, you listen with your whole body. You put everything down. You make eye contact with them, or you give them your full attention.
Turn your body to them.
You turn your body to them. You lean in, and you're not thinking about anything else. You're not thinking about what you're going to say next. You're not thinking about the trash. You got to take out the trash. You're not thinking about your work. You're not thinking about your response. Your whole body is completely merged with that person and devoted to them. And I'll have to say neither, because this is a very busy time of our lives, neither of us do that 100% of the time, but it helps to really know, at least once a day, to fully pause and deeply listen to that person and make them feel like, wow, the person that I'm with, the person that I'm, my partner really is fully engaging with me and listening to me and hearing me. But we can tell you very, very firsthand, people will tell you all day long what they want, what they like, what they don't like. All you need to do is listen. The problem, say problem, baby.
Problem.
The problem is when you're so preoccupied with yourself that you don't have a second thought for anybody else. That destroys relationships, self-centeredness, lack of compassion, lack of empathy. This has been a very, I don't want to say transformative, but a huge adjustment for both of us. We have a human being here with us that if you don't have kids yet, you'll know. And if you don't have kids yet, do it when you're ready. Don't do it before you're ready. It takes every ounce of you 24/7 for a while, both of you, to take care of a baby. One of us is holding Lily 24/7. Just before we got on this Facebook Live, I was getting ready to do it by myself because, you know, Lily requires somebody to hold her 24/7, but Lily absolutely loves being part of what we do. She loves working with us. When we listen to stuff, when we're learning something, she's there with us 24/7, learning it with us, downloading the concepts into her mind, because she's a wide open vessel right now, and she fully gets and fully retains everything. So it's very critical that everything that we have going on around us is conducive to her and her growth and her advancement, her evolvement. But we must be very, very intentional with paying attention and listening to each other, because now we've got a whole nother person here that requires 24/7 attention. Do you have anything else, baby?
No.
Okay.
Good end.
You want to recap our announcements? Yes,
Yeah.
For those of you that got on late.
So number one, our logo is going to be out, published right after this on our Facebook group, which is,
go check it out.
Yeah, the Soulmate Community is the Facebook group. 2, our website is complete and launched. You can visit it at thesoulmatecommunity.com. And 3, we are finalizing and coming out with our Manifesting Your Soulmate Experience course, which will be out very soon.
And to get more information on that, you can comment more in the comments. You can private message us, or you can email us at info@thesoulmatecommunity.com. And who are we looking for? We're looking for people that are conscious. We're looking for people that are committed. We're looking for people that already feel really, really great, because the key to manifesting your soulmate is feeling wonderful right now. And if you don't feel great, that's fine. Maybe you had a failed relationship that you're kind of hung up on. Maybe you had, you know, something happened where you feel like relationships aren't for you. But I'm here to tell you that you don't manifest another person in your life to complete you. You manifest another person in your life to share your completeness with. And we are going to help you bring completeness into your heart and soul, into your body. And then we are going to help you step by step, hold your hand and guide you, literally answering every question, every step of the way, to help you manifest your soulmate. So there's no commitment required, but if you're interested, if you have any questions on what it entails, drop a comment, send us an email, you know, send us a message, whatever. We'd be happy to get you that information. If you know anybody that could benefit, that has a good heart, that they really do care, but they just need a little bit of help, because that's 99% of people. Maybe they had their heart broken. Maybe they're feeling good in a lot of other areas of their life, are feeling okay, but they have no idea how they're going to meet somebody, and they love themselves. They just need a little bit of guidance. You know, send them this Facebook Live, put them in touch with us, share this on your page, message it to them, whatever, comment their name in the comments, tag them. Because when this world reflects the love that a husband and wife have for each other, when that same, not level of interaction, but that quality of love is shared everywhere between everyone, then this world is going to be completely different, and everything is going to be different. All the problems that we see everywhere right now will completely vanish, because when there's that level of love, there's no more problems anymore. There's no scarcity, there's no lack, there's no separation, there's no division, there's no more anger, there's no more craziness. All this crazy stuff that's happening that we totally don't pay any attention to because we don't watch the news or check on any of that stuff, but I'm sure it's out there. All of that stuff goes away when there's more love everywhere. So we want to say, from our family to you, we love you. We look forward to helping you manifest your soulmate, manifest more love in your life. Let's do it together, guys. Have a beautiful day.